Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to morning meeting. This morning we will be doing this after we read the message, My Big World with Clifford the Big Red Dog. This is in your packet, in your folder. If you do not have this, pause this video, go get it, and come back. I will be here. Okay, let's take a look at the message. Wow, this is new. Any idea what that could be? It has 2 legs and a beak and very big eyes. It has 2 wings and some feathers. Any ideas? Would you like a hint? This animal is a kind of a bird. Do you need another hint? This kind of a bird says, "Hoo, hoo." If you said an owl, you are right. This is an owl. And the reason why I put an owl on the message today is because in our magazine today, we're going to learn a little bit about owls, and in our story later on, we are going to meet a little girl who goes searching for owls. So, how about if you tell me what this word says? Remember, this is a picture of an owl, and the picture and the word go together. So what is this word? Right, owl. Okay, so I'll count to 3, and you read the first blue sentence. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Hello, owl caterpillars. Today we will read about animals that live in the snow. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on right now. So while I'm getting ready, putting this up, you take a look at all the pages. It has a front, a back, and a middle. So take a look at the pictures for a minute while I'm getting ready, and then we'll start. When you're all done, be sure you come to this part of the magazine. This is the front. Okay, ready? Great. So let's name the animals on the cover. Of course, there is Clifford the Big Red Dog. Now, this animal in the middle, what color is he? Right, he is white. What kind of an animal is he? Yes, he is a polar bear. Polar bears live where it is cold. How about this animal here with the long tusks coming from his mouth? Any ideas? He also lives where it's cold. That is a walrus. You say it. Walrus. Good. And how about this animal over here? He has 2 horns that are kind of curly looking. He's kind of funny looking. He has a lot of fur. He is called a musk ox. Say that, it's hard. Musk ox. So let's count the animals. I'll point, you count. How many? Yes, there are 3. And Put your magic finger under the A. Good. Arctic giants. Let's do it together. Arctic giants. Now put your finger down here by the little girl. I will read it to you. It says, "Welcome to the Arctic. It has ice and snow and some enormous animals." Enormous. What a different word. Enormous means very, very, very big. So it says, "Welcome to the Arctic. It has ice and snow and some enormous animals." What does enormous mean? Good. Very, very, very big. Okay. Get your magic finger, and I want you to put your magic finger on the 1, the number 1. It's very small, and it's inside a red circle. Look around and find it. There it is. See? Put your finger on it. How many ice cubes are next to the 1 in the red circle? Right, there's 1. This is page 1. It is the front. Okay, now we're going to open up to the middle. Wow. Okay, if you notice, there's boxes across the middle of our magazine. Okay, ready? Get out your magic finger. Put your magic finger inside the box that has a pink frame. See it? See that pink frame? So put your finger inside the box with the pink frame. Good. Now put your magic finger inside the box with the yellow frame. Good. Now put your finger inside the box with the green frame. Great. And then put your finger in the box with the blue frame. Okay. There are 4 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll point, you count. Ready, go. Excellent. Okay. So inside the pink frame, let's look at that. What animal is it? Right, it's a polar bear. I will read to you what it says. Polar bears are enormous. They walk on the snow with huge paws. Look at that. Huge is another word for enormous or big. Let's look at the yellow frame. Walruses are enormous. They pull themselves along the ice with their long tusks. Those are the tusks. Wow. So polar bears are enormous, and a walrus is enormous. Let's look at the green frame. Musk oxen are enormous. Their long fur keeps them warm in the snow and ice. Oh, remember we said how it had long fur when we were on page 1? Now we know why. It needs it to keep itself warm because they live in the snow and the ice. So, polar bears, walrus, and musk ox are all enormous. Let's go to the last frame, the blue one. Orcas are enormous. They catch prey in the icy water with their big teeth. Wow, those are big teeth. An orca is a kind of a whale. And it says that orcas are enormous. What does enormous mean? Very, very, very big. Okay. So these are all enormous animals. Now down at the bottom, look at the blue oval. It says little animals live in the Arctic too. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to point and you count. Very good. So are these animals enormous? No, they're not. They are little. Let's find out what they are called. Point to the very first one, the closest one to the blue oval. That animal is called an ermine. Ermine are little. Slide your finger over. Arctic hares are little. A hare is another name for a rabbit or a bunny. Slide your finger. Arctic foxes are little. Snowy owls are little. Do you notice anything about all these animals? There's something about them that's all the same. Right, they are all little. They are not enormous. But look at the color of them. What color are they? They're white, just like the snow where they live. The ermine is white, the Arctic hare is white, the Arctic fox is white, and the snowy owl has a lot of white on him. He has some gray and black feathers too. Animals that live in the Arctic, these small ones, it's good that they have white fur or covering because they need to hide from the enormous animals when they're in the snow. Now look over here. Look for Clifford's red footprint. It says, here are other words that mean little. Can you say them in a little voice? Little like this? I'll say it first, then you say it in your little voice. Small. Tiny. Mini. Itsy bitsy. Very good. Okay. So I need you to use your magic finger and find the 2 inside the red circle. If you can't find it, look at me and find where I am pointing with my magic finger. Yep, it's very close to the blue oval. And how many ice cubes are next to the 2 in the red circle? Count them. Right, there are 2 ice cubes. Okay. Now, see if you can find the 3 in the red circle. I'll give you a second to look. Look around. Put your magic finger on it. There it is. And count the ice cubes next to the 3. How many ice cubes are there? I'll point, you count. Right, there are 3. So we saw page 1, this is page 2, and this is page 3. Okay, now we're going to go to the back. Okay, now this is where we're going to do 2 things. Up here on this line, you're going to write your name when we're all done. If your name is Susie, you write Susie. If your name is Frankie, you write Frankie. What name will I put up on my paper? Right, I'll put Mrs. Scholler, and I'll do my very best to make it beautiful. And, oh my, look. What number's that? Right, it's 4. Let's count the ice cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is a game. Ready? Okay, I'll read you the directions. A habitat is a place where an animal lives. The Arctic is a cold, snowy habitat. Help the mama polar bear go through the habitat to find her cub. So let's first look, where is the cub? Get your finger and put your finger on the cub. Where is he? That's right, there he is. There's the cub, and here's the mama. So let's use our magic finger to follow the habitat so she can get to her cub. Let's see. That's not the way. That's not the way. Oh, that's not the way. There it is. So now that we did it with our magic finger, go and get yourself a marker or a pencil or a crayon. And I would like you to write your name at the top when we click off this video, and use your magic finger to find the path through the habitat to the cub, and then use your marker, pencil, or crayon to draw a line following the habitat so the mama can get to her cub. When you're done, post this sheet to me. I would love to see it. All right, friends, have a great day. See you at Story.